The Kalamazoo County Probate Court, an overview, providing some practical information if you're dealing with the court. Let's get right at it. The Kalamazoo County Probate Court is located at 1536 Gull Road in a large complex that includes the court and municipal buildings. Of course, it's in Kalamazoo, and it's not difficult to find. I provided a map here. It's a prominent building, easy to find. Whenever you're traveling to a probate court, we always advise you to give yourself plenty of time to get to the court, to give yourselves a chance to park, get through security, get to your courtroom, take a deep breath, and relax before your court proceeding. We recognize that probate court can be an often intimidating place to go, so give yourself plenty of time. Of course, the building is a secured facility, which means that you can't bring any weapons or anything that could be construed to be a weapon. It's really frustrating for people when you park, enter the building, get to security, only to learn that you have something in your purse or in your pocket that is a prohibited item. The website provides that list, so be mindful of that and give yourself plenty of time. In research for this particular presentation, I looked up the origin of Kalamazoo, and although the exact origin of this Native American name has never been pinpointed, some believe it means mirage of reflecting river. What a beautiful name. Or bubbling or boiling water. The Kalamazoo County Probate Court, of course, handles probate matters. To understand why you're at the Kalamazoo County Probate Court is to understand the basic difference between venue and jurisdiction. Jurisdiction applies to the subject matter. So for example, if you're in a bankruptcy proceeding, you'd go to bankruptcy court. If you're in a divorce, you go to the family division of the circuit court. Venue is within that larger jurisdiction which county your matter would occur. So for example, if you're in a deceased probate estate or involved in the administration of a deceased probate estate, the jurisdiction is in the probate court. The venue, meaning the county upon which your matter is proceeding, would be in Kalamazoo County if that person was domiciled in Kalamazoo at the time they passed away. Now, if they lived out of the state of Michigan but had assets in Kalamazoo County, then the venue also could be within the Kalamazoo County Probate Court. Most trusts are administered outside of probate court jurisdiction. However, there are some trusts that do fall under the jurisdiction of the probate court. So for example, when there's a dispute involving the creation or formation of that trust, or a dispute in the interpretation of the trust, or maybe the trust specifically says that it should be supervised by the probate court, or the trust beneficiaries are feuding with the trustee. These are examples of where the probate court may take jurisdiction of the trust matter. The Kalamazoo County Probate Court would also have jurisdiction of guardianship matters involving those persons that are residents of Kalamazoo County. So a guardianship relates to the care and well-being of a person who lacks competency, who is deemed to be incapacitated by Michigan law. So too with conservatorship. Guardianship relates to the care and well-being, and a conservatorship relates to their financial assets. The Kalamazoo County Probate Court has a single judge that presides over the entire probate docket. Chief Judge Curtis J. Bell was appointed to the court in February of 2005 by former Governor Jennifer Granholm. He has served as the Chief Judge of the court since 2014, a very experienced probate judge. Many of the functions relating to probate court activity require you to physically go to the courthouse. And there are some things that you can do simply from the comfort of your home. The Kalamazoo County Probate Court has a really robust and extensive website at kalcounty.com. That's K-A-L county.com. You can access court forms, understand the filing fees, and various processes and procedures relating to the filing of a guardianship, conservatorship, or deceased estate. There's some really helpful information in that website. In addition, you can search the probate court docket to understand whether a case has been filed and the status of a particular file. So as I've shown here, you go to the probate index at calcounty.com and then click OK. From there, it takes you to a search window in which you can type in either the case number or the name. I find searching under the name generally a more powerful search because it allows me to have a broader based reflection of things that have been filed at the probate court. In this case, I used John Doe, and as you can see, a few names came up here, and where it says the word view, you can click there and then obtain additional case docket information. In this particular case, various things that have been filed at the probate court. So a really powerful tool, and if you play around at the Cal County site, you'll see that there are lots of good pieces of valuable information that you can gain without having to go down to the probate court. The filing fees relating to various probate matters are listed here. These filing fees relating to the most common filings, petitions for guardianship, conservatorship, deceased estates, and petitions for developmentally disabled persons are listed here. Now, it doesn't tell the whole story because, for example, if you file a deceased probate estate, that filing fee is just the beginning. You'll have to pay most likely a publication fee, you'll pay for the letters of authority, as well as the gross inventory fee. So really understand that these filing fees are just often the beginning of the filing process, but doesn't tell the whole story. To really understand the filing fees and the cost of going through these processes, please contact a probate practitioner or the probate court to have a full understanding. The Kalamazoo County Probate Court is a pretty busy courthouse. The state of Michigan publishes a case summary report each year for each county's filings. In this case, you can see that the estate administrations, this is the commencement of deceased estates, represented 352 in calendar year 2019. That's a little over one per day. Adult guardianships and minor guardianships represented 182 adult guardianships and 123 minor guardianships. It's a lot of filings. On the lower section of this case summary report, you can see that the total active estate and trust cases as the calendar year concluded represented 600, and adults with guardianships represented 378. So why is this important? It's important to understand that you're one of many filings if you're interfacing with the probate court. So be prepared to explain your set of circumstances and don't just assume that the judge remembers your file. We're really passionate about what we do at the Probate Pro. If you've got questions about the Kalamazoo County Probate Court, or you have a probate and/or trust question, give us a call at 833-PROBATE. We're happy to discuss it with you. You can find lots of valuable information at theprobatepro.com.